No, we're all good. All good going into tomorrow.
Have you gotten a sneak peek of Angel's fit for the Met Gala, or is she saving that from you guys as well?
I think she's saving it. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it'll be.
Disappointing.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be something to see.
With that, what's that like now? Probably knowing her from afar, seeing her do those things. She's got so much stuff off the court too. That balance. How have you noticed she handles being the star that she is?
I think she's handled it great. She puts in a ton of work in the off season and during the season, extra work. She communicated to her teammates that she would be there, and we're as an organization we're supportive of everyone on and off the court. And so it's a great experience, great opportunity for us, and we're supportive of it.
Obviously, I was going to say she's one of the bigger stars in the league. I mean, can you put a value on that importance for the league's growth and what she means to the success of the sport?
Yeah, I think that she's a huge part of it. I think that anytime that we can showcase and highlight the personalities of the players of our league, no matter what team they're from, I think it's a good thing for the league. And so we want to continue to increase the popularity, again, on and off the court, and we see the results of what that's doing.
How impressive that, is it though that she's just been able to kind of like stay busy and do all these things, but do it with grace and still have a lot of respect from her teammates and just handle everything?
Yeah, it takes a ton of discipline to be able to manage all of that and to still be able to put the time in to get better as a player. And so she knows where her priorities are. We know where her priorities are. And again, we're supportive of everything she does off the court, and we know the work that she puts in on the court.
What stuck out to you on film after you got just a little bit of time to kind of look through that preseason game?
Yeah, I think our physicality stuck out. I think that the way that we want to pressure the ball is something that stayed consistent going into that game, and it's something that we were really pleased with looking on film. I think that we had a moment in the third quarter where we kind of had a little lapse offensively, but that was just a case of missing shots and our pace not being what we wanted to be. But I think we've learned from it. We were able to watch film as a team and see where we fell short and where we can continue to improve, and that's what the focus has been in these last couple of days of camp.
As you're kind of looking ahead to the possibility of more cuts, kind of looking at those final two roster spots, what are you prioritizing in terms of what you feel like this team needs in those final two spots?
I think everything goes into it. Just again, seeing what lineups we've experimented with a bunch of different lineups, and just seeing who gels best with what we have, and just figuring out how to move forward from there. We're not tied into a specific position. I think we kind of know what we're looking at from what our core is and has been, and so it's just who can be the best additives to that moving forward, and kind of embracing our philosophy offensively and defensively, who meshes best with those.
You got the game down in LSU, but now you get your first home game, so to speak.
Yep.
Are you excited? Any nerves?
I am excited. No nerves as of yet. I think that we feel prepared as a staff, and then the energy that our players have brought forth every day kind of have brought great energy and great life to us. And so we're just appreciative of the moment, appreciative of the opportunity, trying to stay in the moment and not look at things too far in advance, but take everything day by day.
What's the measuring stick like with these two games? I mean, playing against younger kids, and now you're going against professionals.
Yeah, I think that the messaging today and yesterday has just been taking steps forward, not taking steps backwards in terms of being who we want to be with the chemistry and the connection that we have. We want to continue to progress, and so if we can just get better 1% day by day, I know it sounds cliche, but that's truly the measuring stick of what we're looking forward to, is just not taking steps back but continue to progress.
How valuable are veterans on the team like Elizabeth and Rachel and just having them there?
Yeah, they're extremely valuable, not just for the team, but for the staff as well. Again, I've mentioned it several times that this is the first training camp for all of us together, and so it'd be a little different if we had that kind of built-in chemistry coming from year one or year two going into it. But we're all new, and we're all trying to learn a new system and be adaptive to it. And we've done a great job thus far, and it's been spearheaded by the veteran leadership that we've had.
Just on the staff, can you tell us a little bit about like what each person is responsible for, like Courtney, Tanisha, and do they have like a specialty?
I can say that the way that I wanted to build out the staff is in a way that everyone shares responsibility. I didn't want to have a person that only looked to for offense, only looked to for defense. It just wasn't really how I wanted to go about building the staff, and I wanted it all-encompassing and being able to bounce ideas off of each other and think outside of the box. We all have different experiences and backgrounds, and so that was a huge part of going into the makeup of our staff. And so I rely on each of them, just as much. Obviously, Tanisha a little bit more just because she's had that previous head coaching experience, and so that's been super valuable for me. And I know that if you ask Rena and Courtney, they've learned a ton from her as well. So she's been amazing.
What feedback has your dad had for you so far?
It's really just been to continue to be myself and stay in the moment. He keeps me grounded. And obviously another one that comes with previous head coaching experience as well. And so he's been through the ringer before, and so he just allows me to kind of stay even keel and not get too high or too low.
You're kind of a product of Greg Popovich's coaching tree coming down through Becky. Did you have any type of relationship with him? Did you get to meet him at any time?
I've met him once. He came to a game in Vegas a couple years ago, and so I got to meet him then. But I think I'm more of a product of Becky's tree than Pop's tree, and so no. But either way, it's a blessing to have that connection. And I know if you ask Coach Hammond, she learned a ton under him, and as did I under her. And so I'm just blessed to be able to be part and connected to so many great coaches.
The thing that kind of always sticks out about what he built in San Antonio is just, you see it especially now, quite honestly, after his retirement, is like that family concept of the way that former players are still showing up, the connection he had with, guys like DeMar, et cetera.
Yeah.
Have you seen that kind of seep into the way that Becky and now you also kind of conduct yourself as head coaches?
For sure. I think you got to coach the people first. I think that it would have done a disservice to myself and our staff if we came in and from day one it was all about basketball. I think you got to build a connection with each player, especially the young ones, and let them know that you care. And I think that makes the basketball part come a little bit easier. And so that's who we want to be. That's the foundation of who we are as individuals, and we pride ourselves on that moving forward. And that's how we go about coaching. So.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.